Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more Bloodborne. We're back in the Hunter's Dream with the moon ominously growing larger here as well, and a napping doll.
Welcome home, good hunt. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me stand close.
Alright. And I'm thinking grab a couple of levels of vitality, and then because some events have certainly changed the moon, we'll probably be re-talking to some NPCs.
You have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Hunters have would you of course I do love you.
Okay. So that's kind of interesting, drawing some parallels between the God's creation of man and man's creation of the doll. Of course the doll loves us. We made her to do so. Is our love for the gods similarly ingrained in us? Do we have any choice in the matter? All of that sort of free will discussion there. Let me go ahead and head back to Bergenworth, and I'll see you guys on the other side. And back we are. So we shouldn't have too far to go here, as I don't expect the hunter to have respawned, and we were just about to start heading up some ladders and find out what lies beyond it. And right over there. Okay. And here we are. Got a locked door over there. So this should be our current path. I always love the level of detail in here, just, you know, looking around at the number of bottles and doodads on the shelves. And I thought I heard something. Yep, sounds like snoring. But we just picked up a key to the lunarium facing the lake. Key to the lunarium facing the lake on the second floor of Bergenworth College. In his final years, Master Willem was fond of the lookout and the rocking chair that he kept there for meditation. In the end, it is said, he left his secret with the lake. Probably going to open the locked door that's one level below us, but let's figure out where our snoring sound is coming from. Oh, you're not snoring. That's snarling. Oh man, check that out. Never really had an opportunity before to look at the eyes. They're active. Like, wow. That is a level of detail I would not have expected. Ugh. Also, it's creepy as hell, but, you know, come to expect from Software at least a bit. Yep. And down you go. Ugh. Yeah, I'd only really had an opportunity to examine them once they were already dead, and their eyes were not darting around then anymore. Empty phantasm shell. And that is all that is up here. Not even entirely sure what this place is supposed to be. I'd originally assumed some kind of observatory, but there's nothing to be observing. Like, this isn't open in any way. And there was nothing on this level, right? Nope. Okay. We'll check out our item. There we go. Empty phantasm shell. Applies arcane power to weapons. Okay, so it's another spell. The kind of breakpoint has just been 15 on all of these things. which is sort of an interesting change in previous games where there were different minimum requirements. This is an empty invertebrate shell that is said to be a familiar of a great one. The Healing Church has discovered a great variety of invertebrates, or phantasms as they are called. Shells with slime still harbor arcane power and can be rubbed on weapons to imbue them with their strength. So it's a buff, it's magic weapon, I'm assuming. Okay, well, you know, it might be worthwhile to pick up those 15 points on our character at some point. And we're level 48. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to spend just a few levels gaining access to the spells to sort of see what they do. I know I keep kind of going back and forth on that, but probably at some point it's going to become worth it. And then we've got our second level door. Very nice. Oh, and nope, not lock-onable. So this is probably our Master Willem, who is certainly very elderly. Covered eyes, ugh, and skin like wax. Man. Yep. You're pointing that way. Okay. And I gained, I believe, 2 insight for talking to him. He's pointing me towards the moon. Something gonna happen when I walk up here? No? Certainly, it's a very small detail, but like the worn nature of the bricks right here lead me to believe that this is something that's been walked before. Oh. And that spot in the water with rippling shimmeringness tends to tell me there's only one way to go from here. So, let's take the plunge, shall we? Ooh. The Moonside Lake. Wow. And we're just sort of in, like, the abyss from Dark Souls 1 kind of area. We fell through the lake, but then we're walking on water with cloud cover above it. And there is this creature up above doing the same shimmering that the earlier fire-breathing creature did to us. And I can lock onto it. So, not gonna be our friend, I'm guessing. Ooh. Also not attacking us. Is making some very creepy sounds, though. And again, we can see its eyes moving around. Ooh. Now, I believe it was a note right before entering the Cathedral Ward, and so it's been a while, and I'm probably not going to remember precisely what it said, but it mentioned the Bergenworth spider, and that it had all manner of rituals. Is this said spider? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is way too many legs, never mind. I was going to see if it was 8, it's clearly not 8. Ugh. You are truly disgusting. I guess there's only one way to find out. Oh, Rom the vacuous spider. Oh god. Yep, you have friends. Okay. Oh, man, that stung. Okay, so Rom apparently can summon lots of little baby spiders here. But then they're not super aggressive. They're like forming a wall and protecting maybe their mother. I don't know. I mean, they'll come after me if I come up here, but... Oh, come on now. They're not super tough or super aggressive, so... I guess we're just gonna whittle through them. And then we'll go lay some hurt on Rom again. Hopefully, as you can see, I've barely done the tiniest amount of damage to Rom, so hopefully I don't have to do this every time I hit it. Also, I heard some strange sounds. I guess that's just the ambient music, but like a whining in the distance. Whoa. Okay. Sometimes, as you saw there, I did very little damage with one of those strikes, like 14. Not entirely sure why. Like, oh, ugh, ugh. Please don't throw up on me, little spider. That's not okay. You shouldn't be throwing up on people. Especially not people you barely know. Okay, let's back away. Alright. So they can certainly get aggressive when you push them. But it seems... Oh, come on. It seems like Rom is just running away from me. Like, that we're heading in this direction. Ooh, there we go. That's the attack I want to be able to do. You want to spring at me again? Nope. Yeah, just 14 from the front. 3, 6. Is it the... Maybe the head is not vulnerable at all? Yeah, this is a terrible attack to use against them. Wow. Come on, guys. Stop running away. Oh, whoa. Oh, oh. And one shot by the spider leap. Oh, wow. Let's see if we can't try that again. And interestingly enough, we now have nightmare fog here. I find it interesting in that it's up here, considering we still have to jump down there. And Willem has not changed his instruction at all. So I'm curious if Rom is going to be aggressive right off the bat. We don't need sedative anymore. But there is one way to find out. YOLO. Oh, yeah, and Rom is definitely already aggressive. Alright. Well, let's see if we can avoid getting one shot by a leaping spider attack this time. And, oh, whoa. Instead, oh, come on now. Some of my attacks go just right over their heads, which is very unfortunate. Like that. Probably my strongest attack, the straight thrust from the cane, is completely ineffective against an enemy that is too short to be hit by it. Alright. Just keep working on the flanks. Duck in here, and... yeah, there we go. And I'd definitely say the bolt paper is helping. Yeah. Cutting some of these guys down pretty easily. And... well... although it's definitely just the side attack gets past whatever armor they must have. Like, I think their skulls are kind of armored. Ooh. And they drop Madman's Knowledge. Alright, so now... Rom, him, her, itself. Oh, what? It's the edge. There is an edge. I can't run past here. Okay. god. What is happening? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So, that was terrifying, but I think Rom was just teleporting away. Okay. What just happened? Maybe not just teleporting away. Oh, great. Cue music change. Terrifying sounds. Yep, and that happening a lot. Okay. Well, we've definitely moved on to Phase 2, with Rom also being very aggressive. What with the magic Skyrock stuff. Yep, yep, I can hear that. Alright. Not too bad. Like, my invincibility frames seem to more or less keep me safe from it. So, I just need to kind of spam a little dodge rolling when it happens. Yeah, kind of like that. And it, I don't know how well it'll come across in the video, but there's just a hum whenever they're incoming. Oh! And then I got caught by like 4 of them. Yeah, that was real smart of me. Okay, okay. You appear to be all by your lonesome. I kind of wonder if I can get Rom to injure the spiders with it. That would be pretty cool. If perhaps they can be hit by the falling rocks as well. Again! And it was the same exact attack. Man, that thing hits hard. And let's try for some third time as the charm action. Now, one thing I do want to note, in between the second and third attempt, I swapped out one of my runes. Blood Rapture got changed for Arcane Lake, just because I didn't really see the visceral attacks regain HP doing me any good for the boss fight, but Arcane Lake provides additional arcane defense, and I thought perhaps that would come in handy. Okay, let's see. Need to give these little spider babies more respect, as they have been the instrument of our destruction both times now, with, I believe, that attack that they just tried at me right there. As the, like, jump into the air leaping thing. I believe the one that ends them up with their head, like, buried in the water, that one, if it hits you, has just been one-shotting me. So I'm gonna have to be weary of these guys. Oh, 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 not good. Yep, thank you very much. Okay. Doing pretty good so far. I would say anyway. Yep, that attack. Pretty sure that's the thing that has killed me twice. As long as I'm looking at them, it's pretty obvious that that's what's coming. But when they're just on my peripheral vision, then it complicates matters a little bit. And me having to run around to the sides of them means that I give up good visibility of some of their friends whenever I do that sometimes. Okay, also, I'm going to go ahead and spark up each time before I get in to actually do the damage against Rom, just to get as much as I can while I can. Come on. Yep. Okay. So then Rom just teleports away. I think back to the center of the arena would be my guess, as we have discovered... Oh, yeah, that's the thing that happens now. We have discovered the sides of the arena to be a thing. Oh, they totally turn at you. So there's no real avoiding them. There's just kind of dodge rolling out of the way for them. But, oh. Okay, interesting. Had not seen that attack before. But it did answer our question as to whether or not the spiders themselves can be injured. I think by these attacks, and I think the answer to that is a resounding no. Man. Okay. Once it enters the second phase, I don't know if I can continue to justify that running around and fighting these guys is the right move. As long as we're right here, might as well. Because if I end up getting distracted by the little spiders while Rom is chucking giant falling crystal things at me, that could definitely be a recipe for disaster. Oh. So, is it that the crystals from the sky, is that the, like, long-range solution? And then crystals from underground are whenever I get too close? I don't know. I felt like I was pretty close when that happened. Oh, come on now. There you go. Yeah. Oh, felt pretty close when that was going on, too. Whoa. Just end the lives of these remaining critters here. Oh, no. Please don't. Okay. Yeah, and I hear your incoming crystal attack. Oh, man. That is wearing down some HP. Okay. Oh, no, not weapon at risk. Weapon at risk is not what I want right now. Some more Madman's Knowledge. What's my... Okay, that's going to be from down below. Well, weapon at risk. Ooh, whoa. Interesting. Weapon at risk may have just changed my strategy a bit here. Because, at least on this attempt, I don't think I can keep worrying about the little spiders anymore. I might... Oh, and maybe it won't matter at all. And now with our weapon repaired, we are back to try this again. Now, I might have to re-examine some strategies here, because Rom was at about half health, and I only had 8 healing vials left. And usually the fight gets harder as it goes on, meaning I might just run out of resources to finish this fight if it keeps going that way. I don't know what precisely I should be changing my strategy to, however. If thinning out the spiders doesn't work, perhaps I should just be maybe kiting the spiders to one side of Rom and then going in to attack with them still standing around. Because while this seemed like a perfectly sound strategy during this phase, into the fight, her itself, with the crystals from the sky stuff going on, I just end up taking too many hits while I'm trying to work on these guys. And so maybe I can do that for the first phase, and then once, oh come on now, once I get to here, maybe I should start focusing on Rom, him, her, itself directly. Man, it really only took one good Rom bash to get, we'll go with her. I mean, there's baby spiders. I think that maybe represents that it's a her. Oh, come on now. And over before it can begin. And perhaps new hybridized strategy. Worry about the spiders for the first phase, and then just get in to take on Rom. Considering that time when I died, I still had like 19 blood vials, and Rom was at half health. So I think we might have gone a little too far in the other direction. Also, you might note in my quick bar there, we are out of bolt paper, but we have some fire paper. And since fire gets a boost from the oil urn item, I've equipped those as well. We'll try tossing some oil at Rom, and then getting in close for the fire damage. Yeah, let's run and grab these as long as I spot them. And see, I feel like right now I could be just targeting Rom. That like that's potentially a high risk, high reward strategy that might work pretty well. But there are definitely moments when the opportunity presents itself. Rom is just exposed because the little spiders all are on one side of her. So I think that is going to be what I try to exploit during the second phase of the fight. While I've also got her falling crystal attacks to worry about. I'll just try to strafe around the little spiders and getting close to deal with her all by her lonesome. Come here. Yeah, I see you guys there. Alright, just going over, see, plan of attack in head is going to be, run over here, toss an oil urn, pop some fire paper, and then let's do this. Okay, and she went back in that direction. Alright, I want to close the distance quickly so I don't end up getting bombarded with the crystal attacks and getting killed by them like I did last time. Yep. Okay. That has been dealt with. And now it looks like if I just get... Oh, whoa. That was in no way what I was trying to do. Get in here. Not exactly the perfect opening. Oh, neither was that. Dodge, roll. Come on. Certainly things are a bit more hectic this way. Did she teleport? She teleported. Awesome. That actually might be... Oh, never mind. I thought for a moment that might have been a good sign, because it would have meant... thrashing ROMs. Oh, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Certainly don't feel like that strategy worked particularly well. What I didn't know is that Rom would like teleport away and then summon in another wave of spiders. With that, I guess the only way to do it is to just keep clearing them out. Otherwise, I just can't imagine that there's not going to be a point where there's just so many little spiders on the screen and Rom doing so many attacks that it's not going to be possible to get in there. Which means this fight's going to be very dangerous once Rom starts actually making attacks and I still have to deal with these little guys underfoot. Hopefully we can suss that out, though. Some of it's just going to have to be good gameplay on my part. You know, no amount of strategery is going to get me through it. You know. And good night. At least I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at dealing with this phase, as I have done it several times now. Also, we're going to see the end of this boss fight in this video. I don't care how many times it's going to take. Alright. And Rom went which way? Rom went this way. And crystals. Wish I was better at dodging that. I really do. I feel like that would be certainly very helpful. But as far as I can tell, it's just spam dodge roll and hope for the best, as there's really no avoiding them once they're inbound. And speaking of once they're inbound, yeah. Oh, come on. This is definitely the phase I'm talking about, where I'm worried about just how dangerous Rom is, because a mistimed crystal hit that like leaves me vulnerable to being kind of stun locked by these guys, man, that's the end of it right there. All the healing items in the world aren't gonna make that go away. It's just gonna be a matter of getting comboed to death in a very short amount of time. Come now. Okay, and spiders are done. Oh, 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 oh. You know, I wonder if throwing knives are a possibility here. 2, 3. Oh, that was dumb. Come on, unlock. Now, this might seem a little silly, but I'm thinking like maybe if I could proc poison and then do the additional damage to start the next cycle, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, let's just get on with it then. Ooh, wow, wow. Okay. I feel like did I interrupt the teleport? That was kind of interesting. Oh, and you just went right over here. Yep, yep. I see you. Okay. Well, Rom's kind of low on health. I'm still weary of thinking it a good idea to just go in there and try to finish the fight, though. Just because of, well, the aforementioned ability. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. And I felt like that last attempt was going pretty well. Very disappointed to see it end, of course. Well, let's see if we can't finally finish it on this one. Alright, Rom. You are no rom-com. I will give you that. Maybe this fight is going to turn out to be just about as long as your average romantic comedy. 90 minutes or so. There's a definite possibility that this is going to be the longest video I've had to make for Bloodborne, as we've basically been doing nothing but repeated ROM fights the entire time. Alright. So it definitely did seem like the clearing out the spiders strategy works best. Obviously it looks very easy on the first go because there are no attacks from ROM coming in. Alright, go ahead and buff. Oil urn and... Nope. Don't you run away from me. Not quite as much damage that time as I've done on previous goes, I would say. Hopefully that does not end up being our undoing. Let's get in here. Avoid any raining crystal attacks. Oh, yep, that was a thing. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be the version of that attack that happens when you're closer to ROM than farther away. I'm not sure which I prefer, honestly. Either one has a real chance to be devastating. Yep, that was the thing. Oh, man. And I had no chance to get away as I got knocked to the ground and then killed by a spider. And you will notice the terrible news in the upper left that I only have 17 blood vials. I have burned through all of my storage while dealing with this fight repeatedly. And that is probably going to mean that if I don't do it here, I'm going to have to take a break from it. Go resupply, maybe level up a bit. I guess I should consider the possibility that I'm under-leveled for this fight. And perhaps that is why so many of the enemy's attacks are just one-shotting me. You know, maybe it's not supposed to be this difficult. But if not this fight, I don't entirely know where I would be going next. Because, yeah, I mean, Bergenworth seems to have been our destination path this whole time. Oh, yep, let's not have that happen. But between this fight and the preceding battle that I was just having with the hunter in this area, where it too was capable of one-shotting me pretty easily with those magic attacks, I'm starting to have to consider that I just shouldn't be here right now. That all of them? That's all of them. Okay. Also bad news. I'm out of any of the bolt or flame papers. So let's see if maybe Beast Blood pellets don't do a little bit for us. But no more elemental attacks. And without the elemental, as you can see, did about 1,500 versus the 2,000 from previous goes. Wow. Okay then. Alrighty. And what you gonna do? Oh, oh, no, no, no. Okay. So and top off there to make sure to not get accidentally killed by a rain of, oh wow, of ice from the sky. Have never seen that attack before. Apparently the spiders are capable of shooting some web when you were directly behind them. Yep, exploding ROMs. Did not think it had that much range. And pop another pellet and then get in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright. We got hit towards the end, kind of disrupting our ability to keep comboing the boss. Oh, you're just right over here. That may turn out to be very fortuitous. Oh, seriously? Since we won't have to deal with approaching the boss and a long phase of crystal attacks. Yep, those would be the crystals. Come on. Another explosion. We seem to be doing pretty well. Right as I say that. I was gonna say, we seem to be doing pretty well against the spiders. But man, but the crystal attacks are maybe getting the better of us this time. That's going to be from below, I believe. Yeah, okay. So when it rolls over on its side, that is what is coming next. Like right now. And I think it's when it sits up that the attacks come from above. Let's bait out another one of those. Pop a blood pellet. I don't know how much good the Beast Blood pellets are really doing for us, but they're effectively the only consumable I have left. Oh, whoa, whoa. No. Bad ROM. Oh, 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 come on, so close. Yes! Yes! I did it! Oh, thank God! Whew. We got some kin cold blood for our troubles. And one remaining blood vial. Whoa, whoa. And something is over there. Check out our Ken Coldblood really quick here. Used to gain unspeakable blood echoes. Coldblood of inhuman kin of the cosmos. Brethren of the Great Ones. Used to gain unspeakable blood echoes. Dare not to delve into the world beyond humanity. The eldritch truth touched upon long ago at Bergenworth. So Rom is some sort of brethren to the Great Ones, not a Great One themselves. That is certainly something to ponder on. However, before we discover what that is ahead of us with our one blood vial left, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching me repeatedly die to a giant spider slug hybrid thing. If you did enjoy it, feel free to subscribe to see more, hit the like button, or leave a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.